everybody, Dot here from Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and welcome to your March monthly reading. I am going to be doing the a pyramid spread, which is loosely based on the Celtic cross spread, and I am going to be doing the spread with the intention that we see if there are any new messages coming down the line, as opposed to the same ones that have been going around over and over again in the past few months for all the signs. So let's take a look at what is coming up for you, Leo. Alright, Leo, we are cutting the cards. Okay, now the first card represents you. The Seven of Pentacles. And what is crossing you? The Ace of Wands. The energies that are moving away behind us into the past, the Two of Wands. The current energies that we are dealing with is the King of Wands. And the energies that are coming at us in the future is the Magician. Alright. The way you see yourself is Justice. The way others see you is the Three of Wands. Your biggest fear is the Queen of Wands. Your biggest hope is the Four of Cups. And the outcome is the Lovers. Okay, Leo. Let's see. Okay, let's start off with this. I mean, you are currently absorbed in your work. The Seven of Pentacles is the card of day-to-day doing what you have to do, knowing what you have to do, getting up and doing the routine over and over again. You're crossed by the Ace of Wands, wanting to do something new. So all this is getting a little bit stagnant, and you want to jump in, you want to sink your teeth into a new project, into something more creative, something more exciting, something that really gets your juices flowing. But you are kind of stuck right now in this day-to-day thing, and this project is kind of weighing on your mind. This project or new job or new enterprise or something is kind of weighing on your mind, because you know you want to do it, but you just don't seem to have time, because you're taking care of all the things that need to be taken care of currently. And this thing is really something important to you, something that you really want to address as soon as possible, because you want to jump into it with both feet, but you seem to not be able to right now, because you're just too overloaded with things that are going on right now. So the energy that is moving off into the past is this Two of Wands, this indecision, this knowing a couple of options, having a couple of options, trying to choose between the two. And it seems like you've made a choice, or someone's made a choice. I see so many choices here in your spread, and it's difficult to say at which point in the choosing process this this takes place. Like, this is supposed to be over the period of March. So are these choices all going to occur in March, or have some of them already occurred? It looks to me like this choice, this particular one right here, is a choice that you've already made, a choice that you've made in your mind. And it's the choice to choose this initiative that you want to move ahead on. This stuff is all great and dandy. This stuff pays the bills, but this is not what you live for. This is what you live for, and you are going to make it happen. This is your dream. and you are going to make your dream come true. You have made up your mind to make your dream come true. Now, currently, you are in the energy of the King of Wands, and traditionally, yes, he does represent the fire signs, but I would rather go by the attributes of the fire sign, and he is outgoing and gregarious and pursuing. He is assertive. He's not someone who holds back when they have something to say, or, you know, if they like you, they will let you know. And it seems to me like this is a person in your life who has these attributes, you know, even though some readers will say that he's a fire sign, and then this indicates that it may be you. Sure, but I think that there's someone in your life who is very significant, and he or she is a huge presence in your life, and they are really they're supportive, they're good to you, and you are really happy to have them in your life. So right now you're just enjoying this person. So I wonder if that has anything to do with something further on, because this is kind of calling out to me as a third-party situation, even though it's the Three of Wands, which in succession of the Two of Wands, you know, logically means that you have made a decision and now you are moving forward on that decision. So, is this someone who has recently left a relationship for you? Are you part of a third-party situation? The messages seem to be leaning in that direction. I'm not saying that it's for every Leo out there, but this particular reading seems to me to be a reading about a situation in which someone who has recently left or is in the process of leaving their partner becomes a big, sorry about that, I just had dinner, becomes a big part of your life, Leo. Someone who has just become available, or will soon become available, is becoming a big part of your life. And the Magician is a good omen towards a committed relationship, a good committed relationship. If this person has not come into your life yet, you can expect to meet someone, and you are single. Unless you are the one who's doing the leaving. See, it could work both ways. Although it does seem to me that the partner that you would be meeting would be the one who is in the other relationship, because in your greatest fear here we have the Queen of Wands. But I am jumping ahead. I'm not reading them in order, and so I need to read them in order to get the flow of the story. Okay, so there's someone new coming into your life, and they are going to help you put together all your talents and skills in order to make this dream come true. I mean, this is some pretty heavy support here. This is someone who is not just a partner, but like your best friend, possibly your best friend. And those kind of relationships don't happen very often. We don't just stumble across them on walking down the street. They're something that, you know, after you've known somebody for a few weeks and the initial rush wears off, that's when you know, hey, and you guys are still very, very close, and you both want to keep spending a lot of time with each other, that's when you know, hey, this is something special. Because not only do we have this person, this pursuer in the present, but we have the Magician, which is an excellent indicator of someone who is willing to commit in all aspects of a relationship to you. And I really like the Magician as an indicator of a new person in your life, because not only is it just a new person, but is a person with talents, a person with skills, and a person who has a certain level of genius to them and can help you. Possibly someone older, maybe like a professor or someone who is in the teaching profession, somebody who knows a lot and can help you with this. And you know, that is certainly a big part of what is going to be bringing you together, Leo. Interesting that you see yourself as the Justice card, because it seems to me like you feel as if, you know, if this person, if the situation is that there was a third-party situation where this person left, you feel justified that they left for a good reason. You may not know what the other person has gone through, but you are glad that they left. It may have been a difficult situation for them, and they may have been unhappy, and that is why you feel that you are justified in being with this person who has just come out of a different relationship. So, wow, Leo, I mean, it's clear. The messages just keep coming. I mean, all right. So others see you as the third person in the relationship. And you know, I really don't like reading the Three of Wands or the Three of Cups as a third-party relationship, but this screams out at me that this person has recently or is going to come out of a previous relationship to be with you. Now, this is for single Leos. Couple Leos are not being touched on in this reading. I'm sorry, coupled Leos. I don't know why, but for certain Leos, they need to hear this message. This person was unhappy, but now they are happy that they have met you, and so they needed that anchor to bring them to a happier place. So certain Leos, they know that with this person who is making them happy and whom they make happy, and you know, who is lasting more than just a few, you know, over the blush of the new romance. It's something special. It's something deeper than just lust, than just infatuation. So you are justified in helping this person to be in a happier situation. And I'm so sorry to say something like this, because I know that somewhere there's a third person who is going to be left behind, and that person is going to be very sad or confused, unhappy, angry, or maybe not. But what are the chances of that? If this person is happy that this person is leaving, then, you know, that's good. But how likely is that? It's not likely. So it's a really tough reading for me to say, because I really don't, third-party situations always make me so upset, and they really hurt me just to hear about them. But in this situation, Leo, this is a situation in which this person is definitely going to be happier with you. Your connection is something special. Your connection is something otherworldly. Something higher. Okay, so this is one of those rare situations where somebody must leave in order to be happy with the person that they are meant to be with. Okay, Leo? Oh, I had to say that because if you are unhappy with somebody, then you may as well be alone. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that, because it could be just as awful to be with somebody who makes you miserable as it can be to be alone and wanting to be with somebody. Okay, so your biggest fear, Leo, is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, initially I thought it would have been the third person, but I don't think so. Your biggest fear is that this person is going to change somewhat and make you pursue them, make you do all the work in getting them to come to you. Okay, because the queens we pursue, the kings pursue us. So right now this person is pursuing you, whether it's a woman or a man from another relationship, and they say they love you, and then they are your soulmate, they are your best friend, they are the one who's going to make the dreams come true for you. And right now everything seems to be on their initiative. Okay, this is what they want. This is what they are. They are desiring to split from their previous person to be with you. So the onus is on them, and that is the way you want it, because you don't want to be the one responsible for pushing them away from their previous partner. Okay, because that would put the onus on you and put a lot of pressure on you to be the one to say you have to leave. No, this is your biggest fear, to be the one that say that you have to leave. Right now they're saying I'm going to leave, and that is the way you want it. But the biggest fear you have is that you would have to say you have to leave, because when somebody leaves someone for someone whom they say that they really love, it should be their decision, right? It shouldn't be because they have been coerced into leaving that person. Ooh, wow, this is this is going in a direction I had absolutely no idea I was going to go there. Okay, and your biggest hope, obviously, your biggest hope is not having to do anything, not even having to get involved. Okay, so your biggest fear is having to do all the work. Your greatest hope is not having to get involved in whatever's going on in their other life. You want to let them handle it, and then come to you, and then you guys can make your dream come true. Wow, wow. There it is, the big decision, the big love decision, the decision that says, do we move forward or do we drop it? And good chance it's going to happen in March. The way things look, it looks like this is going to happen, that this person is going to leave, and they're going to be with you. They are going to be with you, and work on this passion together with you. But right now, I don't believe, according to the cards, it hasn't happened yet. So, and okay, I do want to say this one thing though. If it hasn't happened yet, if you don't know about it by now, then it's probably not your reading, okay? So, wildly surprising reading here for Leo. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know if that resonated with you, because this reading really just blew my mind, and I've never had information like this come out of my mouth before, and so I am a little bit stunned at this information and the things I have just said. So please let me know. Remember to tell 2 friends about my channel in case they need to hear these messages. Please remember to subscribe, comment, and like my videos, and we'll see you next time, Leo. Stay strong. Good luck, Leo. Bye for now.